Them gains, extreme. Shit we see, extreme. You wanna know about corruption? Well, listen to what I see. An algorithmic money making, taking, flipping, fucking scheme. And if you let it, you'll get it. They'll gut you till you bleed. A lot of y'all get fucked by the bucket, yet you think it's free. Yeah, it's me. We're a team, extreme.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Extreme Gainz family? I'm Chuck, and this is Extreme Gainz. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Please do not take it as such. Today is Sunday, Sunday, January 1st, 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope y'all have been enjoying your extended holiday weekend. Hopefully y'all aren't feeling like an absolute bag of dog shit today. I'm sure a bunch of y'all are, but hopefully not all of y'all. I wanted to put out a quick small little video here. I was looking at something with AMC in regards to the upcoming reverse split for it and how it could potentially relate to previous historical reverse splits on some random tickers across the market. So I'm going to go ahead and go over what I had found, how I went about doing this, the repeating reverse split fractal that I identified, and how that may relate to the current setup with the macro comparative and intra-week snake that I am tracking on AMC. So with all of that said, let's dig in. Like I said, I hope y'all are enjoying your Sunday fun day. All right, so how I went about this was I reached out to my premium Discord members at the end of last week, and I had them send me some random tickers that they were aware of that had reverse splits previously. And I got a total of 8 of them. I went through all 8 of them, and 5 of the 8, so greater than 50% of them, displayed a repeating fractal in and or around their reverse split. So here are the 5 tickers that ended up jumping off the page at me with that repeating fractal. First ticker was COSM, next ticker HAPP, next ticker CALA, next ticker CRTD, next ticker SOS. Now, as far as the repeating fractal and the characteristics of it, they are all as follows. Ticker COSM, the date of reverse split value change. Just prior to it, a move to the upside, a hard move back downside, a 4-week consolidative zone, and then the subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure, pretty obvious and identifiable, correct? Next ticker, HAPP. Same thing, characteristics of it. Date of value change, just prior to it, move upside, hard move back downside, 7.5-week consolidative period, followed by the subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure, intact. Ticker CALA, same thing. Value change day. Just prior to it, move to the upside, hard move back downside, 4.5-week consolidative period, subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure, intact. Ticker CRTD. Value change day, just prior to it, move up, hard move back downside, consolidative period of 5 weeks, followed by the subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure, intact. And last but not least, ticker SOS. Value change day, just prior to it, move upside, hard move downside, 4-week consolidative period, followed by the subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure, intact. All of which displaying that same fractal structure. Now, how could that potentially relate to AMC and the current fulfilling setup of my macro comparative that I have been using and the current intra-week snake as part of my snake algo method? Let's start with the macro comparative. As most, if not all of you know, this blue macro double bottom from prior to the January 2021 run-up, I have been using throughout all of the year of 2022 with great success. and most recently price action failed to continue to fulfill it to the upside for this double top fulfillment, and instead it fulfilled as what I have interpreted as that upside projection in a downside inverted mirrored manner, as you see it there. I had projected that fallout and downside move accordingly, and it ended up fulfilling, and I did it out ahead of that price action because I have my intra-week snake portion of my snake algo method that provided me this intra-week snake, which has subsequently been fulfilling its projection for 8 entire weeks consecutively now since its initial placement to our current location with AMC's price action. So in the event that this original position of the macro comparative stays intact and that this setup right now is intact, I had went over one of two potential scenarios. And that scenario is this, that price action would continue to fulfill the intra-week snake up into this convergence point where it could possibly converge back with the macro comparative for the continued fulfillment of it for that subsequent upside move. If it were to do that, would it meet the criteria of the repeating reverse split fractals that we just went over? And the answer is yes. A hard upside move followed by the hard downside move, the consolidative period, and then the subsequent move back upside. Fractal structure intact. Now, could there be a potential secondary scenario that happens here as this is displayed right now? I think there is, and that would be at this convergence point, price action does not converge there. It would continue to fulfill the intra-week snake to its expiry, which is right here, then converge back with the macro comparative. And again, it would display the same characteristics: the hard upside move, the hard downside move, the consolidative period, and the subsequent move back upside. Both of which displaying the characteristics of that repeating reverse split fractal. Now, I went ahead and looked at the time period from where current price action is located with AMC to where this run up could potentially initiate in this exact placement that I have here in this original placement of the macro comparative. And we're looking at 5 weeks. 5 weeks from now until that move to the upside could potentially start. Now that obviously puts some constraints, time constraints on the timeline of the filing, the meeting, the filing, and the implementation for the value change of a reverse split. I'm not quite sure if all of that could be accomplished in that short amount of time and still get the fractal structured fulfillment that it would obviously potentially display in that manner if it were to do that. That's neither here nor there at the moment for me, as I'm just trying to look out in front and use my vision, which is pattern recognition, fractal ID, to put something together that may be valid regarding the historical fractals like I had just showed you. So take it for what it's worth. Take it with a grain of salt. This could be something, or this could be absolutely nothing, but I thought it had some informative value, and I thought it was at least worth sharing, and it gave me some material to put a video out here today to show you all something interesting when it comes to this. Whether or not AMC plays out in that manner or not, I do believe the 5 tickers that do display that, I think that's interesting in it of itself, that they all display that exact same fractal structure. So again, could be something, could be nothing. We'll have to wait and see, but I thought it was worth putting out, and I definitely thought it had some informative value. So that's everything I have for this video. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you all very much. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out. Would love to know your thoughts on it. If you want to give me your thoughts in the comment section, that would be cool too. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday fun day and your extended holiday weekend. I will have the weekly update and prep video that I always do on AMC, GME, and SPY. I will be putting that out tomorrow. I normally put it out on Sunday, but since the market is closed on Monday, tomorrow I'm going to wait and put it out tomorrow. We'll be back in action in the market on Tuesday, January 3rd. So look out for that weekly update and prep video tomorrow. It should be out about mid-morning tomorrow morning. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday fun day and your holiday weekend, and I will talk to you all tomorrow on the next one. Later.